Hey everybody, my name is Lucas. You probably might know about me with all the other couple of YouTube videos that I just shoot in. Um, right now I'm just doing good. Just got a lot of things out of my mind, and with the overthinking and stuff, I'm here to talk to you about depression and my life story about depression for me. Despite of the trauma that I endured as a child with the abandonment and the suffering and all the pain and hurt and heartache that I have go through, especially the hard-hearted feeling, hard-hearted, and with the anger issues from way back then, like 13, 14, 15 years old. I've been having this sad feeling when I was in the foster care system. Yeah, I did mention that I was in the system. Been having this sad feeling of me missing my dad and having this like this anger and this resentment towards my mom, that I shouldn't be having. But from 13, 14, 15 years old, even 16, I have sad feelings about me missing my dad. Like, I see kids with their dads, like, during Father's Day, and I never once had a dad. From 16 years old, I have developed depression. Like, I don't say I developed depression, but I wind up having depression to where in time it gets even worse, like with more traumas that I've been through, like with depression at 16 years old. There's times where in my depression, due to the spite of the sexual assault that I've been through, my depression have gotten so worse. The depression and the anger, it gotten so worse to where I feel so sad and trying to take my life, that I shouldn't be doing this. Knowing that I was so depressed, suicide was the option for me when I was younger, like when I was 17. Except that I did do that suicide attempt that I shouldn't be doing. Which that was the biggest mistake that I have ever learned. Many months have gone by. Not many months, but like a month or two have gone by, and my depression have gotten so worse that by the first week of May of 2015, I told my former foster mom, Miss De La Rosa, that I want to go to the hospital just to get help, knowing that I was endangering of taking my life, and because I was depressed. The time that I was in the emergency room throughout the night, I have learned something when I was in the emergency room by myself. There's more to life. This is what I learned. Like, there's more to life to live. There's more to life to experience. There's more people to meet. If you ever take your life, you're missing out on life's greatest moments. You're missing out on the people you're about to meet. And that's what I learned in the emergency room. A day or two have come by, which was Monday. I was supposed to be in a psych ward, but it didn't go. It got canceled. So by Tuesday morning of 2016, 2016, to where I was sent to the emergency room, to where I was sent to the psych ward through an ambulance, take me to Amityville, Long Island, which is Brunswick Hospital, and I stay here for about almost a month. But when I was in the psych ward, things have gotten better for me. I made new friends. I started to socialize a bit to rebuild my character and to rebuild the strength and the self-esteem I have. Many days have gone by. I still see my caseworker, Oscar, who's not my caseworker but my B2H worker, my ACI Wasker, I met him. He saw me in the psych ward, and I told him everything. The second time I met Wasker, when I was in the emergency room, he did a three-way with my former caseworker, Andrew, and my former foster mom, Miss Della Rosa. What she says right in front of Wasker and myself and Andrew on the phone is something I knew. She does, the former foster mom that I used to have, I knew she doesn't want me back in her home because I was in the psych ward. Something that she tell everybody over 1,000 times. But when I was in the psych ward, I have gotten a little bit of help. I've been put on medication just to deal with my depression, my anger, my suicidal tendencies. I was on medication for it because of it. But when I was in the emergency room, I got the help that I needed for me to be more better physically and mentally. And that experience that I just did almost 4 years ago at 17 years old, I learned from it, and it got me here to make me an even better person. It made me an even better person, made me more stronger, more positive, more aware of the issues I have in here in my mental state. And plus the medication did help too. June have gone by. It was my last day of being in a psych ward. I got out of the psych ward. I got out of the psych hospital back on June of 2016, June 6th of 2016. And it was so much relief that I got a new opportunity, that I was moved back to Harlem to be with Miss Cynthia, stayed there for a day, moved back to Queens, and I'm here right now. And it's going to be almost 4 years in June coming up. Throughout the past 4 years, like from almost 4 years ago to today, I've been feeling really better. I felt I changed a bit. I changed a lot, and I come a long way. I changed and I come a long way. I changed a lot. Now I'm 22, like I'm 21 going on 22, and I've begun to change a lot, to change more, to make me better, to make me understand the mistakes I did as a young kid, as a teenager and as a young kid, that I don't even realize or understand that I made. I'll be able to make mistakes and learn from them. And if you are someone that have gone through my story with the abandonment and living in the foster care system, or if you're someone who dealt with a sexual assault in the past, or anything, or dealt with anger issues, I'm just saying, you're not alone. You're not alone. Night. Bye. Peace.